Hi, my name is Wilco. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm here in Ecuador for 6 months for my exchange. And in this video, I will tell you everything about my experiences, the expectations, but also the cultural differences that I have encountered compared to my culture. And I got a couple specific concepts that I chose. But before I came here, I recorded myself what my expectations were, and that you're gonna see now. Schiphol Airport for my plane because I'm going on exchange. I'll be going to Quito, Ecuador, for the next 6 months. I'm really excited. This is the first time I'm doing this ever. Also, I know that a lot of challenges will come my way, and I specifically chose to go to Ecuador because of this, because was only one spot. And yeah, I think that's a big challenge for me because I've always had my family around, my friends. I've always stayed in my own city, but now I'll be venturing out to a different city, and that's definitely one thing that's gonna be a challenge for me. Being around with new people, that's always a big thing for me. I like meeting new people, so there'll be no problem. But settling, that's gonna be one of my biggest challenges. Before leaving, I had to do a lot of research, also for a school project, and I found out that the people in Ecuador are very more of a community-like. So what my expectations are is that I might feel excluded. But on the other hand, when I looked at the university, there's also a big international community there, so I expect there will be a lot of people just like me here to study the language Spanish as well. So I know that I won't be the only one who's going to struggle a little bit with the language, but that's definitely one thing I expect to learn and to develop. Also, religion is a big part in Ecuador. I think it's going to be present everywhere. Maybe the college life as well. You never know. Maybe in the campus as well. Might be a little bit afraid of that. I'm really open for religion. I really respect every religion on itself, but it's not something that I do. So yeah, it might be different. Also, I have high expectations of the university itself. It's the Universidad Internacional de Ecuador in Quito, and it's said that it's the greenest university in the whole South America because it owns like 29 hectometers of green land, so that must be pretty impressive. So I'm really looking forward to see that. Before packing all my stuff, it really felt unreal that I actually would leave, and yeah, I didn't really realize it just until now. Like, I really started to get a little bit nervous as well. So in my video of my expectations, I said that I might feel excluded, but that wasn't really the case. When I got here, I really got a warm welcome from my buddy. In the UED, they have this buddy system where every exchange student is linked with a student from Ecuador. And yeah, we immediately had like click, and from the day that I came here, she already invited me for drinks, and it was really nice. That part went really well. As part for the religion, yes, it's basically everywhere, but at the same time, it's not really. For example, in the UED, there's no really correlation with things that I really struggled with at the beginning is their attitudes towards time. It's just a 15 minutes rule. If you're later than 15 minutes, you can't go in anymore, or you're absent. Also, the classes start at 7 p.m., which
I really hate. Also, the exam taking, their communication is really weird. Every 5 weeks there is an exam week, but there are no exam schedules. You just get them in class. So, what I struggled with was their concept of personal space. For example, when we're talking, they might get really close, and just I just want to take a little bit of distance. What I think is really nice is greetings. Everyone greets each other always, and if you give one kiss to a girl, the handshake with guys. It's basically similar to the Netherlands, but more friendly in a way, because everyone says like "Buenos días," "¿Qué tal?" And you actually don't have to react on that. It's just you say "qué tal" back. It's yeah. At first, I was really confused about it. I was just answering their questions, but that's not really what it is about. What I also find a little bit weird is that during parties, everyone is sharing drinks. You just share a bottle, and everyone's just drinking off one bottle. And yeah, I don't know. I prefer to have my own glass. Their notion of honesty. They tend to avoid directness, so they will always go for the um, easy way out, basically. They're confrontational, unless when it comes with really pressing matters, I guess. Also for the fact that I don't really like the residents because I don't can't sleep here. There's always noise. They always talk, and at 6 in the morning the security girl comes in, also talking, and then you also have the alarm of the door which is next to my room, which I hear all the time from my bed. Yeah, the people always tend to go for the safer option. They would always say something that will please you rather than say directly, no, I don't go. What a big issue is here is safety. Really hit me um, big time when we went out with a lot of exchange students because safety in numbers is always good. But I guess isn't that always. When we went out, a girl got drugged and we couldn't find her at all. So we all were really worried, and that was really the moment when it came into my mind, like, what if that happened to me? It was really scary. Um, what if you die alone, right? It's horrible. So we went to the French embassy because she was from France, and alarmed it, and also called her parents. So it was really, we were really worried. Turns out she got drugged by the guy, and he actually took her to his house and took care of her for some reason. It's really weird. Sorry. The next week we also got this really scary story that there was a guy missing from the UED for 1 week, and they found him uh, hanging on a tree, stabbed 40 times. Yeah, that it still happened in 2019 is really, yeah, it's scary. Um, but as I said, safety is in numbers, and we always go together. And yeah, if you just take an Uber everywhere and don't go alone, you're fine. Overall, you really get a lot of spare time as well, and you get to see like a lot of beautiful sights nearby Quito, in Quito. It's amazing, and I will show you everything right now.
te quiero tanto